Hello everyone. Today we will see how we can add rows to the query in Power Query Editor. Also we will see how we can remove rows, add columns, remove columns, split column and combine column. As Power Query Editor does not provide any add rows functionality, so we will use mQuery language to insert or add rows to the queries. We will use the function called table.insertRows. This will insert the row based on the index provided. Example you can see in the screen that name, quantity, unit price, but I want to insert the pen drive product in the first column, like index start from 0 to n. So you can say I want to insert in the first index, so you can see the result in the right side of your screen. Now let's see how we can implement this thing in Power Query Editor. So for this we will navigate to the Power Query Editor. So this is the Power Query Editor and this is the product one table. From here we will go to the home page, or you can add here as well. But I will go to the home page. In the home tab you can click on the advanced editor option. It will open the editor where you can write the M code. So I will put comma, then I will go to the next line. Here I will write has double quote, like we are inserting rows, so I will write insert rows variable name. So here I will change this source with the previous step, that is replace value. And here I have provided the index 1, and here I have provided the in the index 1 what they want to insert. And then we will change this variable so that it will in the result inside this. So we will click on done. Here you can see our data get inserted in the first row of the query. Next, we will remove the rows from the query. Using Power Query Editor, we can eliminate the unneeded rows from the top, bottom, and alternate rows of the table. Also, we can remove the blank rows from the table, error, and duplicate entries from the selected column. For example, we have the below product table and we want to remove the pen drive row. So here you can see the result. Now let's see how we can implement this in Power Query. For example, we want to remove these rows from the Power Query editor. So how we can remove? Here you can see the remove rows option. From here you can click on the remove. If you want to remove top rows, bottom rows, alternate rows, remove duplicate, remove blank rows, remove errors. So just go down and select the keyboard, and if you want to remove the mouse, then you can select remove top rows. Number of rows only one. Okay, it will remove top rows. How many top rows you want to remove? Till then it will remove the top rows. So it will remove the top rows, bottom rows, alternate rows, remove duplicates, remove blank rows, remove errors. For example, you want to remove these two rows. So how we can remove? Remove top rows. Provide the number of rows from the top you want to remove, and then click on OK. It will remove first two rows. This is how we can use remove rows option in Power Query Editor. Next is the add column. So in Power Query Editor, we can add column using add a column from an example, and you can add a custom column by using add a column from an example option. We can add a new column by providing a sample values from the current selection or input based on the selected column. This option is helpful when you know the data and you want to add a new column. Now let's see how we can do this. For this, we will navigate to the Power Query Editor. Here you can see the add column option, and here you can see the different options to add columns, like column from examples, custom columns, invoke custom functions, conditional column, index column, and duplicate column. So let's take a column from example, from all column, or from selection column. Let's take from all columns. Enter a sample values to create a new column. Click on enter and apply. So here you can add one sample value. Let's say I will take salesperson name. Okay. Here I will provide. Let's provide like Sam John. And let's click on OK. Here you can see the column get added to the table. So this is how we can add column to the table, and there are other options are there, you can use it. In further we will use a conditional column in the next example. So the another functionality is remove column. So using Power Query Editor, we can remove the unwanted column from the queries. For this, we will navigate to the remove column option. Let's say we want to remove this column only salesperson. So how we can remove? Go to the home, select, and here you can see the remove column option. The first option is remove columns. You can select more than one column and you can click on remove columns and remove other column except this column, it will remove all other columns. So I will click on remove columns. You can see that column is get removed from the table. Next is the split column. We can split the text column into numerous columns in a variety of ways to meet the requirement. The split columns names included the original name with the suffix dot and a number representing the segment of the original column. Let's say name and quantity. Here you can see, and I want the column to be separated, and name will be the one column, quantity will be the one column. So how we can do this? Before that, we will see how we can combine the column. So I will come back to the split column, but before that, I want to show you how to combine the column. So I will first show you the how to combine the column, then I will go back and I will show you the split column. So you already understand what is the split column means. Like we want to split the column into two parts or three parts. Okay, so here we will combine the column. So let's say in Power Creator, we have a function called merge column. So by using this merge column option, we will combine this column. So here you can see quantity and name. We will combine and we will give a hyphen with a delimiter. We can combine the column. So you can see name and quantity, mouse and comma 2, mouse hyphen 2. So now let's see how we can do this in Power Query Editor. So first we will go to the transform, just select both the column, and here you can see the merge columns option is activated. Once you select the more than one column, the merge column option will be activated and you can click on it and you can give the separator over here colon, comma, equal sign, semicolon, space, tab. I will use custom and here I will provide hyphen. Next, new column name. You can provide name hyphen quantity and click on OK. You can see both the column get merged into a single column. Now let's see how we can split this column. So for this, we will go to the Home tab and here you can see the split column option. By clicking on it, you can see many more options like you can split by delimiter, by number of characters, by position, by lowercase to uppercase, by uppercase to lowercase, by digit to non-digit, by non-digit to digit. So I will use by delimiter option and here select or enter delimiter. It is already written hyphen. So I will click this one and each occurrence of the delimiter, yes, code character, I think none. So now enter special character, split your special character. No, I don't want any. So click on OK. So here you can see it gets splitted, but the name will be same like name quantity dot one, name quantity dot two. So this is how we can split the column and the combine the column. We will see you on next video. Thank you so much.